Hi everyone, well it's Boxing Day and I'm just finished a makeup job and I'm now relaxing on the couch with my family and we have just stuffed our face with pizza. So I thought I'd make this video because I want to talk about um, the MAC eyeshadow palettes that you can make up yourself, and I've asked my kids to be quiet while I quickly talk about this. I just think it's brilliant that you can pick your own colours. One of my pet peeves, and we've all done it, is, I'm sorry if I keep moving this about, well, but it's sitting on my lap, is buying a palette that costs £80 plus, and you use possibly maybe 3 colours out of it. It's just so heart-wrenching. Spend all that money and then you don't really get your money's worth out of it. Palettes usually come like a brown palette, or you get like the smoky eye palette, which is full of blacks and greys. The good thing about going into MAC and making your own palette is with this 15-piece one, you can put browns, greys, blacks and whatever colours you like. So I'm going to show you what I did with my palette, and I thought really hard about what colours I would use the most, and rather than just picking a lot of pretty colours that in the end I won't even probably use half the time. I've got a bag full of pigments. I use pigments a lot and I don't mind spending money on like one pretty colour, but spending a lot of money on a whole bunch of colours and not to use them, it breaks my heart, really does. I hate seeing those sad palettes that never get used. This one I got about 5 years ago when I became a makeup artist, and I pretty much use this about 90% of the people that I do makeup with, and I have, apart from these colours, in fact it was only one of them I have replaced. This has lasted me the 5 years and I use it all the time. The good thing about eyeshadows is they don't go out of date. They last for years. So I think the palette itself, back in the day, this is how the palette came, with this inset already in it, and I think it was like £20 or £30. And the refills, you need to go online in MAC and actually check out how much they're charging now, but it was like £10 for each refill, so it was 15, so it was 150, and with the palette it came at about 170, £180 for this palette. But again, it's 5 years and there's still loads and loads of colour there that does not need replaced. So I got myself a white at Shroom, which is one of their most popular highlighters. It's like an off-white shimmer highlighter. I got another highlighter, off-white highlighter. I think it was more matte-like, but I ended up replacing it and getting another Shroom because I use Shroom a lot. This is Carbon, which is a great black for blending. Blacks can be quite hard and quite messy for blending. Carbon is like a must-have if you're a makeup artist because it's absolutely brilliant for blending. I got, let's see if you can see this. I got a grey. I love when I'm going out and I've got like 10 minutes to get ready, then my favourite look is a bit of grey on the crease of my eye and a red lipstick and a slick of eyeliner, and I run out the door. That's my quick need to shift it. I've got no time for fancy makeup. Just want to look done up, but not spend much time doing it. So I use this grey. This is a silver, kind of grey silver. I used to use it a lot. I don't really use it so much now. I've got a cream silver that I use by Makeup Forever. But it to be honest, black and silver are my most popular asked for look when people are going nights out. Is black and silver. So I think that's a must for your kit. When you're doing brown eyes, I like to have a dark brown, medium brown, and a glittery brown. So that's my browns. Doing bridesmaids, they tend to ask for pinks and purples as the top colours for bridesmaids, or browns. So I've got a dark purple and a medium purple. This one I got because I think it's a really good colour for your eyebrows. And I actually use Beautiful Brows on my eyebrows, or I airbrush eyebrows, and depending on what kind of makeup I'm doing that day. But I wanted to, if I'm doing a makeup where I've got to take a little touch-up kit, then it's good to have an eyeshadow on my palette that I can use on my eyebrows. That medium brown as well is good for contouring in the crease if I want to do a natural makeup, and it's also, I can use it on the eyebrows. They're matte colours, and my two purples are matte colours. I like to get like glittery pigments, and I've got purple like glittery pigments, but for my palette, apart from like the one glittery one, brown, and my highlighters here and my silver, for my silver and black smoky eye, I try and really stay to matte colours. I think it looks better on camera. And then just add an accent of shimmer or glitter with some pigments. Moving on, this one is a shimmery kind of red coppery colour. No one really asked for that. It was just self-indulgence. I really like that. But I don't think it wasn't because I thought people were going to be asking for that type of look. That's just me. But I do use that a lot. But that's just me. It likes that colour. That was the one I was like, oh, it's so pretty. I want to use that in a eye look. Pinks. I hate doing pink eyes. I think that pinks look like your eyes are sore. So I wanted a blue pink, and when I went into MAC, I asked the girl, have you got a blue pink? And she didn't know what I was talking about. This is a blue pink. It's kind of like a fusion colour. There is no warmth in it, and I would only put it on the edge, the corner of the eye, and then break it up with a slick of eyeliner. And this one, if you can't see, is peachy. When I'm doing a natural, like non-makeup look, I'm really pale. I've got fake tan on today, but I'm actually really pale, and it's be like a peachy colour that I would use for contouring. If I've got a tan, I'm doing someone with darker skin, then I would maybe go for the more browns for contouring. And so this is my palette. It's pretty much does about 90% of the people that I go to. If anyone's wanting blues and greens and stuff, you know, I've got pigments. I've got other palettes that I've got wacky colours that I, you know, don't really use very often, but they're there if, you know, I need them. I love this. I think it's well worth the money. I know at the moment you have to buy the palette separate from the insert, And a lot of people aren't bothering with the insert, they're just buying this palette and then sticking the refills in without the insert to save a wee bit of money. So yeah, and also what's great about getting to these refills is when you do finish with a colour, they can just pop out, kind of magnet, they're stuck on magnetically, and then you can put your new one in, so you're not left with a scabby palette. So yeah, if you're going to invest in an eyeshadow palette, I would definitely go into MAC and make your own palette. And these are the colours that I think that you will use the most. Unless you know only wear browns and you just want a palette of 15 browns, then fine. Go get the Ready Made Up MAC brown palettes or smoky eye palettes or whatever, or even the Urban Decay Naked palettes. They're great, already made up palettes. But if you're looking for a palette that can do umpteen different looks, if you're like me, you couldn't do the same eye makeup 2 days in a row. You change it up. Go in and make it up yourself. Okay, rant over. See you later, guys. Have a good new year. Bye.